Okay, so welcome to video 3, the last video in this course. You have done some really good work on getting some awareness over your thoughts about your teenager and what you want to be thinking and feeling about them right now. And I want you to know that it's your thoughts that create your emotion. So you might have a teenager who's anxious, or maybe they have insecure thoughts. Those are going to create their emotions of either anxiety or stress, or maybe they are very confident. Their thoughts create that. They cannot control your emotions. You have total control over your thoughts and emotions. And I want you to know, even though you want to access love, lots of my clients say, well, are you telling me I shouldn't want them to stop vaping or to stop doing drugs, or should I not want this? And I want to feel something else other than love. No, you still want to have those desires, and you want to help parent them in that way. But here's the difference, is that you don't want to be dependent on your child acting a certain way for you to feel a certain way. So we show up kind of creepy and controlling and anxious and stressed when we need everyone around us to act a certain way so that we feel a certain way. Here's the truth: our teenagers don't need to change anything for us to access love. Okay, love is only one thought away. The thought, I am the best parent for this teenager. Compassion is just one thought away. I would never want to be a teenager again. I wouldn't want the insecurities or lack of confidence that they have. Curiosity is just one thought away. I wonder why they're acting this way. What am I not seeing about their life? What are they feeling that they can't express? Peace is one thought away. They're learning exactly what they need to at this time, and I want them to grow. Confidence is just one thought away. We can do this together. We can get through this together. Acceptance is one thought away. I love them exactly as they are, and they love and need me exactly as I am. So I want you to be really careful that you do not mirror the emotions of a hormonal teenager. They are on their own emotional roller coaster. That's what's going on in their body as they are growing. Okay. You have to get a lot of control over your thoughts and your emotions. And it all happens by you being very aware of what you're thinking. You don't want to get mad at them getting mad. Okay. You want to tell yourself over and over again, I wouldn't want to be a teenager. I wouldn't want to be a teenager. I wouldn't want to go through puberty again. I wouldn't want to be in middle school and high school again. You're going to have to get in the habit of telling yourself that over and over again so you don't get on the emotional roller coaster that they are on. They need you to model appropriate emotions. Okay. So they might get angry. They might do things that they need consequences for, but you want to give consequences out of love, not out of intense frustration and anger. I want you to get really good at watching your brain, that you are able to pick out the strengths and see the abundance of your teenager. Now, our brains like to pick out what's wrong. Our brains like to kind of warn us and make sure we don't get hurt. And so they like to pick out deficiencies. You're going to have to really redirect your brain to pick out and to always spot everything good your child is doing. Even if there's lots of other evidence that's not good, you have to really start directing and finding that good. Again, there might be times when you need to choose frustration and anger because of some things that they have done. Those are appropriate emotions, but you want to then react out of love and out of being in control of your emotions and not needing them to act in a certain way for you to feel a certain way. It's very common for teenagers to maybe hurl insults at their parents. I want you to get I want you to practice really getting in control of when those things happen. Just let them land in front of you. Don't let those insults land on top of you. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with what's going on in their bodies. Just let it land in front of you. Take a look at what they're saying. Look at different ways in which they're feeling different things about a situation, and then act accordingly when you're in control of your emotions. I had a really good example of this happen several months ago with one of my children. We had signed them up for something that we had talked about. We're going to sign you up for this and let's do it. And then as the day came, I could see the emotional roller coaster and how they then didn't want to do it. And it was getting really ugly. But I stayed in control of myself and I kept on telling myself, I would not want to be this person's age. I would not want to be this person's age again. This is common. They're acting exactly as they should. I wouldn't want this insecurity. And it allowed me to look at this child and to show love and to have a lot of compassion. I didn't mirror the emotions that they had. And we went on with the night. And I was able to just feel something very different. And I didn't act out. I didn't get angry because they were acting a certain way. I was a lot more curious and a lot more compassionate. And because of that, we handled it well. There were some consequences for maybe different things that were said or done, but they were consequences out of love. And when the next week came along, this child was super happy to go and do this activity, but I didn't make it worse by me jumping on the emotional roller coaster. I know that love is always accessible, and these children, they need our love and support more than they need anything else. They're looking to us for this confidence, for this love. They're looking to us for this steady support. I hope this video series has been helpful to you. If you want any help, I would love for you to book a free 1-hour consult session with me. You can find it on my website or send me an email, Heidi@HeidiBenjaminson.com, and we can talk about how all these tools can help you with your teenager or any other part of your life. Because I know love always feels the best and it's always accessible. Thank you.